There's a moment in everyone's life when emotions start running the show. You can't think clearly, can't focus, and it feels like your own mind has turned against you. But the truth is, emotional pain isn't a sign of weakness. It's a signal. And if you know how to read that signal, you stop being controlled by your emotions and start using them as fuel. Today, I'll show you 7 psychological techniques that emotionally intelligent people use when life hits hard. These are not feel-good tips. They're backed by research and proven to help your mind survive chaos. 1. The 90-second rule. When something triggers you, anger, fear, jealousy, your brain releases a chemical reaction that lasts about 90 seconds. That's it. After those 90 seconds, the emotion only stays alive if you keep feeding it with thoughts. This comes from Dr. Jill Bolte-Taylor, a neuroanatomist who literally studied her own brain during a stroke. She found that emotions are biological waves, not permanent storms. So the next time your emotions spike, don't react, observe. Tell yourself, this feeling will pass in 90 seconds. Take a breath. Watch it come and go. That's emotional regulation, not suppression. You're training your brain to feel without falling apart. 2. Cognitive reframing. Emotionally intelligent people don't ask, "Why is this happening to me?" They ask, "What is this trying to teach me?" Cognitive reframing is a psychological technique used in CBT. It means changing how you interpret a situation so it loses power over you. Example: you didn't fail that interview, you just gathered real data on what to improve next time. Your brain stops spiraling the moment it finds meaning, and meaning is what turns chaos into clarity. So next time your thoughts say, "This is bad," ask instead, "What else could this mean?" That simple question flips survival mode into growth mode. 3. Breaking the overthinking cycle. If your brain never shuts up, you're not broken. You're intelligent. Research shows that highly analytical people are more prone to rumination because their brains crave patterns. They replay moments trying to solve emotions like they're math problems. But emotions don't need solving. They need processing. The next time you catch yourself spiraling, use this 3-step pattern: interrupt. Label it. This is rumination, not reflection. Move your body. Even standing up resets your neural state. Refocus on a physical task, something that requires motion and attention, like cleaning, walking, or stretching. The brain can't overthink and be fully present at the same time. So, movement breaks mental loops faster than logic ever will. 4. The spotlight effect. Here's one of psychology's favorite truths. People notice you way less than you think. It's called the spotlight effect, discovered by Thomas Gilovich at Cornell University. You replay that one awkward moment in your head for days, but most people forget it within minutes because they're too busy thinking about their own lives. Understanding this is emotional freedom. You stop performing for imaginary audiences and start living authentically. Because the truth is, you're not under a spotlight. You're just part of the crowd, like everyone else trying to figure it out. 5. Third-person self-talk. Talking to yourself in the third person actually changes how your brain processes emotion. Studies from the University of Michigan show that when you say your own name instead of I, like, "Okay, Sarah, you've got this," your brain creates emotional distance, making the feeling easier to manage. It's called self-distancing, and it works because it triggers your brain's problem-solving mode instead of panic mode. It's a psychological reset, turning emotion into objectivity. So next time you feel overwhelmed, step outside your own head. Talk to yourself like you would talk to someone you care about. That tone changes everything. 6. Mental contrasting. Most people visualize only success, but that's half the process. Mental contrasting, a method developed by psychologist Gabriele Oettingen, teaches that to truly stay motivated, you must visualize both the goal and the obstacles. Example: you imagine yourself fit and confident, then immediately picture the challenge, the early alarms, the cravings, the self-doubt. This dual focus tricks your brain into preparing for reality. It builds what psychologists call implementation intentions, meaning you already have a plan for when things get hard. And that's what makes goals stick. 7. Antifragility, and the Stockdale paradox. Some people don't just survive hard times, they get stronger because of them. That's called antifragility, coined by Nassim Taleb. Unlike something fragile that breaks under stress, an anti-fragile mind improves through stress. The Stockdale paradox, from Admiral James Stockdale, a prisoner of war for 7 years, explains why. He said the key was to maintain faith that you will prevail in the end while confronting the brutal facts of your current reality. It's not blind optimism, it's resilient realism. Pain doesn't destroy you when you expect it, face it, and use it. That's how emotional intelligence turns chaos into character. You don't need to suppress emotions to be strong, you just need to understand them. Emotional intelligence isn't soft, it's strategic. It's how you survive life without losing yourself in it. So next time everything feels heavy, come back to this. 90 seconds of patience. One reframed thought, a few grounded breaths, and the reminder that your emotions are not your enemy. They're messages waiting to be translated. If this video found you when you needed it most, it's for a reason. Your mind is evolving. And if you're ready to master it, subscribe. Because here, we don't escape emotions, we decode them.